All right. Well,
Yeah, yeah. I want to go back to town and get some more tools and a sending stone.
okay. Well, that's a little ways off. Do y'all remember what happened last? One at a time, please.
Um,
Don't everybody speak at once.
Sorry,
that's
I
what
had to
you're
step
trying.
away. What did you
I
say?
think we were fighting some goblins. We fought the goblins and saved the town or something like that. Made it our
Yeah, we
HQ.
fought the goblins. Mothiel went torture on the mayor, like a scene from Saw.
Oh no, that wasn't a scene from Saw. That was a scene from Too Fast, Too Furious, man.
Oh yeah, it was.
And that was just an old school torture technique. That's
Oh,
he could have been
I
much
haven't
worse.
seen that one. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that's
bucket and
that's where I remember it from. Yeah,
yeah, the bucket and the
it's
rat. It's
crazy.
actually an old school torture technique, but it got fame.
It
It got fame
works,
because of Too Fast, Too Furious.
but it still works. No one
Yes.
wants a fucking rat burrowing through their fucking skin.
No.
If I was you, I probably Punisher movie on him. Like I said, all you're gonna feel is cold, and then stick a popsicle to his back, and think he was getting tortured.
Correct. Yes, that's where you guys are left off at, is where you guys actually have to track down where the Goblin Horde came from. Who's got the TV in the background?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Hey, Darth.
It ain't me.
Yeah.
No. Push to talk, please. There we go. Thank you. All good. No worries. Just I could hear it. Just trying to figure out where it's come from.
Sorry.
No problem. Yeah, you guys, the goblins attacked the town. You got the mayor was collaborating with him. You paid off the captain of the guard to work for the Legion, um, and now you have to track down the origin of the Goblin Horde and see if they have the item you're looking for. That's pretty much it. That's where you guys left off. So, now that we've gotten that done, this is episode 2, which I'll have to update on the Twitch stream later. But this is now episode 2. Welcome, guys. And what are you going to do? You guys just got done fighting the goblins. You hadn't even taken a short rest, a long rest, nothing yet. You guys just got done when we decided to, after you tortured the mayor, um, to end it there.
Right. Lucius would probably head over to see how everyone was doing who was at the castle or at the mayor's place.
Oh, do we get our XP?
I think I sent
Yeah,
it.
we got level 4.
I think it was 18,000.
Yeah, something like that.
18.
We're all at 3,900.
Oh,
There you go.
sorry. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
at that thing.
It's so weird when you're not Mickey Mouse. Now I'm getting used to it.
Well, I gotta do things that I'd like to do, but if I'm Lucius, I gotta be Lucius.
Fair enough.
If you understand what I'm
I
putting
gotcha.
out.
Gotcha. Okay. As you guys go check on the mayor's house, everybody's fine. The goblins didn't actually make their way. They were heading towards the mayor's house when they saw you guys and intercepted you guys. Horribly. So it was pretty sad.
I also sent you a private message. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I guess I'll speak up and say, "Is everyone okay?" Talking to the guard.
Interesting. I'd agree with that. The guard looks at you and he goes, "Yeah, everybody's fine."
We intercepted some goblins that was headed this way. We took out at least 30 or so, but we need to know where they're all coming from. where they
They
would
goes.
be.
They point towards the woods direction. They go. That's the only way we know where they're coming from. Give me a second, and I'll roll one.
Alright.
Just because D6 doesn't get used that often. Okay. 5 of the people are worthwhile enough to fall into that position as a new leader.
Well, someone's got to lead it.
Okay.
So
Any of them more so than others, or all the same?
they're all about the same. I mean, just hardworking people. Ironically, the blacksmith is one of them.
Yep.
Mm.
So I'll let everybody else do what they're gonna do. I'll do what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing bad. It's all good.
Okay. None of my
I
business.
already don't believe you.
Not that anybody could stop me if I was.
I'm just shaking my head.
Not that I would try to.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Say y'all watched him torture the mayor.
I'm not gonna take part in this torture because
No, he's not torturing anybody. He was trying to prove. He was trying to see who was worthwhile to be the next leader. So he found 5, and he's got to decide between them.
Are you talking about the mayor?
The former mayor. He's now looking for a new mayor.
Oh, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna grab the blacksmith by the hand, and he's gonna notice a little chill, but I'm gonna drag him back to his, lead him back to his place.
Okay.
You're a revenant.
You're leading the ghost of the mayor back to his place?
No, I'm leading the blacksmith back to the blacksmith.
Oh.
All right, y'all, how y'all doing here? He's talking to literally everyone in the mayor's place.
They're all. They all. They're a little scared because because of goblins.
I'm very
but-
intimidating looking, yes.
Yes. Yeah, that voice too. But, they all nod that they're okay, and they seem to be all right. The guards kept them basically down in the basement area, while they stayed up top. Grizz walked.
All right, I'm good.
Sorry, Grizz walked the blacksmith to his shop, which was a blacksmith shop, to show him.
Oh, yeah,
Basically, to show him what happened to the mayor, and be like, "Don't let this happen to you."
okay.
Oh, damn.
Take care of the people or you will follow the same.
You will become the next. But yeah, other than that, that's where Matheo went. Is he just took the blacksmith way. Everybody else is just kind of, they're starting to calm down and everything now that they see that you're on their side. And the guards all the guards point in the same direction, towards the woods. They say they've never bothered to venture further out because the mayor was paying them not to. But they believe that it was probably coming from somewhere within the woods, if not near the base of the mountain range. Because goblins are usually underground.
Right.
That means we're going to have to go dungeoneering, right?
Probably.
Or they might just have one small
Yeah.
little cave.
Okay.
I'm not saying one way or the
All
other.
right. All right, town folks, I'll be right back. See you soon, in one way or another. And then he walks away.
Great, that will keep them terrified.
I
forever.
did not hear what he said. I didn't hear the last part.
He said he'll be back soon. He'll see him either one way or another, and the last part was what he screamed. Basically, to put the fear of God into them.
Oh, God.
great. We got is that how you talk, Mickey?
That's how I always talk, y'all.
That's how his character talks, and not how he talks.
Off character. That reminds me of Ronald McDonald. This guy, he pretends to be him.
Tends to be what?
Yep. He pretends to be Ronald McDonald.
Oh.
Wow.
No offense. No offense, of course.
Oh, he does it purely for his character.
Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
I literally designed this character to be insane.
And it fits.
is he chaotic neutral?
Because I didn't
Metagaming.
take that 1 feat, I might be. I don't know.
That's metagaming.
Yes, it is. I will kick you in the balls.
And I'll watch.
I'll take pictures. So I can post them on the Fortis page and be like, look, this is what happens when you metagame. You get kicked in the nuts. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Lucius.
Anyway, I guess I'll follow Mathiel.
I assume, Mathiel, that's what you take him to do, is just basically show him, look, this is what happens to those who, don't take care of, their town and turn on everybody.
Yeah, basically, and then to chop off the mayor's finger with the ring on it. I'm sure there's a signet ring for being mayor or something of jewelry's sake, and give it to him.
There really wasn't, but he does have a lot of nice rings, so you just pick one and go, hey, this works.
I'll just cut them all off and give them all to him.
There
Oh
you go.
God.
Sully will
Yeah.
look down. Sully will look down at the body because he wasn't there for the torture scene, and he'd be like, "Look at Mathiel, you did this."
Well, no, technically a rat did, but...
I did nothing. Aso does what he wills.
Oh my lord.
Technically, I got the rat.
That makes more sense.
So funny. I'm sorry, I'm just picturing Mickey Mouse getting rats for people. Oh, this game is never going to be the same, I'm telling you.
Lucius would actually like to check for tracks.
Okay, roll a
See
Yeah,
survival.
which way they
that's a
came
good
from.
idea. We can follow tracks all the way back to their base wherever they.
All right, roll a survival then.
Alright.
Oh, nice. Not a
I'm
natural.
gonna look
but
for a goblin spirit.
Look at you. Between the two of you, you guys actually managed to do it. You find several of them. Goblin spirits, that is.
Okay. I'll ask everybody in particular where the hell their base is.
He tells you there's a small cavern network that they've been basing out of that they've shared with others.
Anything else you'd like to share?
I'd like to share that Lucius is probably looking at the tracks like a dog would.
Yeah, I mean goblins are not very subtle in their travels, and they weren't going for stealth, so it's a pretty clear trail. And as you get to the edge of the woods, you can see where they've cut their way through and just made a swath through. So I mean, it's obvious. As for the goblins, that's pretty much all they really. You asked them that, and that was it.
Who do you work for?
Boy.
Chronons.
That's a name I haven't heard in quite a long time.
Who did he intimidate?
The goblin.
Nobody
spirits.
you guys can see.
Basically, Mathiel is talking to himself.
Oh.
As far as you guys can
okay,
see.
Sorry.
You're fine.
I will write the name down. And do they have, out of character, I wouldn't know this, but do they have that symbol on any of their armor? No.
No, this group actually doesn't. So, and the one thing that you do, actually roll a religion check real quick.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, they don't.
Faithless.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, I'll just underline the word pronouns. And then close my book, stick it in my cloak, and look towards the psycho guy. Looking
Yeah,
like
he-
a dog track.
Actually, on his way back, he'd probably be like face down on the ground, only moving with his feet.
Weird.
And then he, like, as soon as he's near somebody, he just lifts his head. All right, y'all, I found a good trail.
It's funny
Sniffing
because
around
everybody's
like a dog.
everybody standing up can see the trail too, but for some reason Lucius really wants to make sure it's the right trail.
I had to taste it.
Oh.
I'll whistle for my horse and call out despair.
Okay.
So where are we heading to?
As you guys all gather back up and get your horses, you see Mathiel seem to be sitting on his horse facing a specific direction, so you're assuming that's probably where you guys are going to go. Lucius is getting on his horse facing the same direction, and Sully's getting on his horse facing the same direction.
I'll get on mine to face the same direction as well.
Okay.
All right, booty pixies, we should head on.
Indeed.
Booty
Let's go.
pixies. Okay.
I'll wait till last in the formation.
Lucius is sporadically riding his horse. Probably cackling along like,
Crackhead.
I'm sorry, it's his voice. I have to do the voice.
Oh,
I
good. I mean, all
understand.
good. It's just really weird.
Are you?
It's just sometimes he gets so excited and his words go faster than his mouth. That was horrible. Anyway, onwards.
Okay. It's gonna take you a little while to get there. It takes you about a full day of riding, to get there. Just because of the distance you guys are. That, and I'm buying time so I can, get my stuff done.
Okay, so we only got enough time for a short rest.
You can do a long rest if you want to do that, so you guys can heal up, whatever.
Yeah, I need a long rest so I can heal up too.
Yeah, let's get a long rest too.
Oh yeah, that means I have extra hit points too. I don't know how, but at level 4 I have 42 HP.
Holy crap.
Does that staff of healing thing you gave me recharge then? Or,
Uh,
I don't know.
yeah, how many charges does it have?
It has 10 charges and gains 1d6 plus 4 at every dawn. So,
Oh yeah, that's right, because I had to adjust it because that was for a normal time frame, and this one has a different time frame. Roll a d6 and then add 4 to it. Nice, 9 charges, so if you only used a few, then it's fully charged again.
alrighty.
Thank you for reminding me, I completely forgot. Knew somebody had it, I just couldn't remember who.
So we all sleeping and resting.
Or I'll just write you what I'm doing.
Do you guys talk while you're sitting there?
Oh, Lucius will probably just be randomly spurting some shit. Like, and that's how I saved Christmas. Or something.
So you killed this thing called the Grinch?
Oh yeah, that asshole, he was all in everyone's places. Stealing everything. And I just said, no!
So weird.
Sounds like he deserved it.
I'm just with my mouth open like that is the most gruesome story I've ever heard.
Green fur everywhere.
I know, right? It was like a werebear, but as a person.
What did you do with the dog?
That's my business.
Tell me you didn't eat or kill the dog. Please tell me that's not true.
I'm not confirming nor denying anything.
Poor Max.
What are you smoking?
Everything!
Skooma! Skooma!
Okay.
I just read the best conversations we're gonna have like this.
Yes, I
entire
know.
session.
I'm so used to it. Okay. You guys, like I said, after you take your rest and you continue on, it takes you a full Fortis day, I should say, to get to where you need to go.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
right. This 24-hour or 48-hour days.
Correct. So the short rest and long rest, you get 2 of those. And then things that happen within a 24-hour period, normally game time, would happen within the day. So it's a little weird, but if you have a question, just ask me and I'll let you know. You guys do manage to get there. It takes you the entire day to get there, because you guys are, you guys aren't in a hurry because you don't think anything's going to happen.
And it's a very clear path. It's a very clear path. So,
Yeah.
yeah. If anything were to come in the same area, then we would have seen it.
Plus, with numbers, most things are probably going to avoid you, like rabbits, deer, stuff like that. Like, they're staying the hell out of your way. You're not a very quiet group.
Thank you, Lucius.
You're welcome.
You finally do get to the edge of the mountains where you see one cave opening.
Does the tracks lead into it?
Tracks come from one. There are some tracks that come from one side, and then as you follow the other set of tracks, they go to another. So there, you actually now see 2 entrances.
Oh boy.
Should we split up or should we all go in one?
Always
Never
split the party.
Never split the party. Amateur move.
Yeah, good idea.
Where are we gonna be?
Safety in numbers.
You can notify where you want us to be by pressing shift and click.
Hold on, my Roll20 is acting goofy.
You have to press it at the same time.
Yeah,
And I'm hopping on my force and moving forward.
you guys do know that the cave is just tall enough for the kobolds to get through. Your horses will not make it through.
Wait. It's
Looks
tall
like
enough
we're
for
gonna have to go by
kobolds to go
foot.
through?
Have you seen how tall a kobold is? They're not very big.
They're at best, waist high to 5'10".
What I'm saying is, screw the horse. I'm taller than my fucking horse.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Go by
Sorry,
foot
they're
and
tall.
divide them.
Yeah, they're tall enough for humans, but your horse, I would recommend not going in anyways.
Okay.
Hold on. Roll20's being a pain in the ass for me tonight, apparently. Just refreshing it, so give me a second.
I'd ask everyone if there's anyone who cannot see in the dark.
Good
I
word.
can't see in the dark. Well, naturally, no. I take that back. I am high elf, so I don't know if I can see in the dark or not.
If
I
you're an
can't
elf, you
see
can
in the
see in the dark.
I can't see in the dark. I'm a human.
So do we only have one person who can't?
Yeah, I got dark vision. Sorry about
Yeah, I
that.
got dark vision as well.
All right, then I'd cast Dark Vision on. Spend 2 key points and cast Dark Vision on the human.
What kind of
Nice.
monk are you?
A special kind of monk.
Are you like a Heroes of the Orient monk?
No.
One kick in the balls.
Nah, I just want to know. Oh!
Okay.
That's it.
You're good. So now everybody can see in the dark. What is the how long is the dark vision for?
8 hours.
Okay. And how far can they see? 60.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you. The dungeon floor is smooth stone. The temperature is warm, so it's average. It's completely dark in here. Thankfully, you have dark vision.
It feels like hell in here. I feel at home.
Well, this place creeps me out.
I don't understand why it's so warm in here, but I'm not going to question it. It feels good.
Lucius would like to check to see which path is used the most.
Okay, as you float between the two places, once you guys get in far enough, roll a perception check.
All of us?
I see
Nice.
everything. I like how you got the same perception as me, but I got a nat 20.
Okay. Alright, well, you guys get to see all kinds of fun. You see giant crustaceans. 2 of them.
Dinner.
Like crabs.
Yes, like crabs. Crab-like entities, I should say.
Don't get too close, or they'll bite you.
I might bite them. I'm feeling kind of hungry.
I brought
Anyone
the
got a
butter.
crab basket?
Luckily, I brought the butter.
I just keep advancing.
Yeah, just,
Okay.
my guy's gonna look around to see if he can find any kind of hidden treasures.
Roll for initiative. I warned you about them.
Wait,
I even told you they were there.
I mean, wait, they're right here? Because I can't
Yeah.
see anything.
No, they're right.
I can't see anything. Oh, okay, so they would have seen us anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, they caught me off guard.
Let's
16.
see.
5,
Oh
6,
boy,
11.
I'm not last.
I
Alright,
am
good
very
news.
last.
There's only 2 of them. And I'm going to roll, since there's only 2, I'm going to roll individually. Alright.
Oh god, they go first.
Yep.
No,
No.
because we got a 16.
Yeah, I was going to say Mathiel goes first. Mathiel was going to go first. Give me 1 second. Because I am going to...
Pull up the initiative tracker.
Forgot to do that, but give me a second. In Discord, so that way you know what you're looking at. Because I don't think they're going to have one.
That is so sexy.
No, thankfully.
Oh, that thing! I thought they were little crabs.
No.
Did you mean that we saw like crustaceans on the ground, or we saw them in front of us?
I just sent a picture of what they look like. They are large.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like,
They are large.
I thought you meant like. Okay.
Yeah, they weren't very subtle. And of course I pull up the initiative tracker after you guys roll initiative. Damn it.
Can you manually put us in there?
You guys can do it too, I think. Lucius, why? I was gonna say, why did you say 4?
I had to re-roll it, and then I just fix it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, if you guys re-roll your initiative, and I'll fix it. There we go. For some reason, it's not kicking them in. Of course. It
Did
doesn't.
you click your character?
Yeah, click your picture. There you go.
Yeah, you got to click your token, and then you got to press it. There you go.
Okay.
But you got to put your first one in at 16.
That's what he
There
did.
you go. I didn't see it.
That's okay. Sully, do the same thing. And Syriat, do the same thing. I will find a random token to display as these 2 guys. Because I guarantee they don't have one.
Now, how do I do it?
Click
You
on.
click your character token. Like,
I know. I'm sorry. It's really loud here.
You're fine.
Did you
Is
get
this your
mine?
character?
I clicked my character, but nothing came up.
You click
Yeah,
your
I
character,
clicked it,
and
but
then you
what am I
go to
doing?
your sheet. You click your character, then you go to your sheet, and you go to where it says initiative. It's in between armor class and speed.
I know. You want me to roll again?
Yeah, just roll again, and then you can fix it once you roll it.
There it
I
goes.
see
There we
that.
go.
There it
Right
goes. I
there.
got it.
So you can just you guys should be able to alter it. I mean, I can
Same
do it.
thing.
No, so you luck out.
Same thing.
However, I know somebody didn't roll a 21. Sully.
I didn't roll 21. I got. I
Got
got
a
a. I got a fail.
You got a 5, homie. You couldn't click
I
the
actually
number.
got a 1 in my initiative, like plus
I
4.
fixed it. There we go.
Oh, cool.
That is what they are called.
You can't heat them up. They're too cool.
What a punny statement.
Oh.
Hardy har har.
Sorry, I had to put that one in there. Oh my.
All right. To make this go quicker, I'm just gonna grab a kobold and use them.
That works.
Yeah, it's just more for visual reference.
Well, because I'm on the Xbox, I still can't see them.
Oh, okay. Well, right now there's one standing near Lucius and the other one just kind of hanging out. But, Mathael, you go first.
Okay. Give me a second. Alright, so as my bone, I will do this, and my weapon will glow with green flame. And I'll mosey on up right in between the two and hit this one.
Okay. Ten misses.
Okay. Well, I tried.
Or not.
And that's it.
Wait, if you're in between it, then you have advantage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well,
So roll again. That hits.
yeah.
You're welcome.
And then let me
There you go.
roll the extra 2, and it's on fire for a turn. Constitution saving throw on a 14.
It's got a nice con. Which it makes.
Nice.
Jesus
So that's
Christ.
It's got a +3. I mean, it's straight out of the book, ironically. They're big and ugly, and they're terrifying looking, but they have shit ton of hit points.
Oh.
Alright, so the con save doesn't do anything.
That's it.
Okay. Just remind me about the fire for, ironically, the next turn.
Okay.
Because isn't it every one of their rounds they take damage?
It's only for 1 round. On a successful save, the spell ends if the target or a creature within 5 feet of it uses an action to put out the flames.
Okay, so
So,
it was a successful. Okay, so basically you got that quick fire and that was it. Okay.
So it's still on fire, but it won't do damage until if I hit it again.
Gotcha. Okay,
So for all effects, we can see it. That's about it.
gotcha. Alright, I am going to do With the first one, which is the one you just hit, he's going to make 2 pincer attacks.
18.
This one's going to hurt.
If it hits, of course.
If it hits. On you, Mateo. Never
Yeah.
mind. And second round, natural 20. Ouch.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
You must not have remembered how powerful we are. Our lack of power. You're scaling him to 3 plus 6.
No, that's what it is.
Whew.
It's a +6 to hit you guys.
Damn.
Yeah, it hurts. Hey, I just go with what it's got, but it has shit for damage.
Sure. And you rolled low. Yep, that's shit for damage.
The turn
Oh,
order
absolutely.
is moving, right?
Hmm?
Turn order is moving, right?
Oh, I'm moving it now.
Because don't want to.
It doesn't move on. Yeah, it doesn't.
On my turn.
No, it doesn't move on its own. I actually have to fix it. All right, that's it for that one. I know. Give me some credit. The next one is after Lucius. That's gonna hit.
Oh, boy.
I'm doing both hits. Both hit.
Sweet Jesus.
Well, yeah. Rashid is basically going to have auto hit on him. So
Oops, wrong
Syriad.
Wrong one.
So Sully.
Okay, so the total damage for both is 44 points of damage. Nice.
Wait, it attacked me 3 times?
Twice. I hit the button wrong. That's what happened when
That
I...
would have killed me outright.
So how much damage does Lucius take?
44 points total.
I bet. How's it hitting me 4 times?
It hit you twice.
I know, that's the 21, the 22 and the 21.
Yeah, and
Right.
those were the 2 damages, and
Okay.
the 46
It
plus
took
8.
44 points from him.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got you.
Okay. Well, Lucius is unconscious.
Shit.
Yeah, I told you were scaling him to 3.
Yeah, see? No, actually, I'm scaling it the way it is. But I will.
Yikes.
I will change one thing down.
But- Yeah, I don't get that. It just showed that it attacked me 3 times.
Yeah, I hit the button wrong. For the third attack, it was a wrong hit. That's
So
why.
I only took 22 damage.
Yeah, we'll just say total 22. Fuck it.
Yeah, because that only came after the. Yeah, because isn't 4d6 the critical damage?
No, you didn't get a critical on you.
I know, but.
Oh shit!
4d6
Yeah.
just is
Okay.
regular
Okay. Yeah.
damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
damage.
Yeah. So 22.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot I had it set up for critical.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Much better. But I still am gonna scale them.
Then
back
I'm
a little
still.
I was about to say, I was like, if he took 44 damage, that killed him outright.
Not really. It would have made me unconscious. Now he's got to make a DC 10. Not very much. Or take 20 damage.
bit. But Dex, they aren't very dexterous.
Well, it's a 10, so.
No, they do make it
Yeah, he
Still-
made it, so he only takes 10.
10. Okay. I did scale back some of the things though. Okay. Why did it roll that again? Ugh. See, told you roll 20 hates me today.
My turn? Or someone else?
It is Lucius's turn now. He gets some payback.
Fine.
This is much easier
Give
to
me a
access
second.
rather than
All right,
flip back and forth.
First off, take out the longsword. He's gonna turn to the one that Raphael's been attacking, and he's just gonna be like, "You're first, bitch."
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
And bonus action.
Nice. Okay.
And that's all I could do.
Okay. Rashid.
I'm going to shoot at this one.
Okay.
I'm going to warn everyone to duck.
Oh shit.
Oh, Doc, where?
Just duck. Oh, that misses.
Yeah, it does. Thankfully, it wasn't a natural one.
I'm just, and so last, my move, I'm just going to take a step back. End turn.
Okay. Well, you can't take a step back. You are into a cave wall.
Well,
Well, unfortunately, when I zoomed in, the pictures are quite big for you guys. But anyways,
my mistake.
yeah. So you just take a step back and put yourself against the wall just to base save. That's fine. Okay. Siri added Chico.
I'd step up and make my 2 attacks against him.
Okay.
Do I have advantage or not on it?
Yes, you do. This is now currently flanked by 2. 24 hits. 16 just hits.
Nice.
And then I'd like to take a few steps back.
Nice.
You take an attack of opportunity.
I have the mobile feat, so I do not.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Very nice.
And he gets behind me.
So you so you back off, giving him the finger.
Pretty much.
Okay. Sully, your go.
I am gonna use my dual wielding and attack twice.
You have to move up or else you're going to be attacking midair. There we go.
On that guy.
19 hits. 11 does not. 6 points. Nice. I was nice enough to scale their hit points back down. Trust me, I've had to scale it up for Grizz's other character. I give them max hit points because in one shot he can take them out.
Jesus.
Well, he's also what, level 16 now?
13 and a 212 damage.
Jesus.
Yep.
Are you like that unearthed Arcana mage that could do like 700 damage in like
Nope.
one turn?
He's
I'm
a
a
ranger.
Magic missile.
He's a ranger. He
Oh.
he sacrificed spells for more damage.
Nice.
Poisons.
Yeah, poisons.
Nobody told me you could do that.
I wasn't told you could do that either.
If you want, I will let you
Sorry. missed
retroactively.
that. Sorry.
If you're, as long as you're
I
a
don't
ranger,
use spells hardly anyway
you're not a ranger.
on my Thursday game.
If you do that, I will kill you for metagaming.
Yeah,
Okay,
technically.
okay. I thought-
Spells actually are better because you get the hunter's mark and your healing stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you sacrifice spells, you don't get your hunter's mark, you don't get your healing, you don't get anything. Basically, you are,
Hill of Thorns
Mhm.
is my favorite.
yeah. And you'll miss out on that. Believe me, you want that. Okay,
What is it again?
Hail of
Hill of
Thorns.
Thorns.
Oh, Hell of Thorns.
1d10 per spell slot.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Alright. Mathiel, let you go.
Okay. On this bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
And that heals me for... Let me roll a 1d4. 5. And I will attack this one again. With advantage, I guess, because flanking, right?
Correct. 13 misses.
Alright, and that's it. Actually, yeah, no, that's it. You did.
Okay. They're going to attack again. This time they're going to focus. Mathiel, you seem to be hitting nothing. But they're going to
Yep.
focus on you.
Okay. Yay.
17 misses. Natural 20, however, hits.
That's 2.
That's the way I'm rolling. I've rolled 3 technically so far.
Well, it's been nice knowing you guys. This will actually probably kill me.
Only unconscious.
No, like outright kill me. Ooh, close.
18.
Oh my lord.
You have to lose your max number of hit points. You have to go negative your max number of hit points in order to actually
I think you
officially
gotta
die.
hit -10 to die.
It's -10.
No.
Or unless you have a different rule.
Nope. It's always been your.
No, according
It's always been your hit
according to
points.
fifth rules.
Say what?
Okay.
Yeah, according to fifth edition rules, it's negative your max hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, they changed it. Okay.
Yeah. 5th edition changed that up because too many people were dying so quickly.
That's better. That's a good
Yeah,
rule.
it's much better. Because it makes sense if you can survive your max hit points and then you're, anyways.
Oh, next one.
Are you on the ground or are you still up?
No, I'm still up.
Okay.
Barely.
And mind you, that was just one attack. No, that was 2 attacks. Okay, so this is the second guy. Missed with the first one. And missed with the second one. Look at that. Okay. It is now Lucius's turn. Lucius. Mickey Mouse. Lucius?
You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, man.
Okay, can I move there? Because is there something there? If I don't know if there's anything there that I just stepped.
No, you're fine. You're fine. And
Okay,
since you're
sweet.
still in its attack range, it doesn't get attack of opportunity. There you go.
All right, you can a long sword.
That hits. Nice. Nice hit. I assume you're hitting the one in front of Mathiel?
Yeah, that way I get
Okay.
advantage.
You had advantage on either one. They're both flanked now.
Oh, really? Shit. Okay.
Yeah, they're both flanked right now. And they're being harried by the other because Sully actually connected.
Huh. Nice. Well, that's all Lucius is gonna do.
Okay. Rashid, your
I
go
still
again.
can't believe I still can't believe a level 20 fighter can attack 8 times. Holy shit.
All right, I'm gonna try again and aim at this thing. I'm gonna tell the one in front of it. Who's in front of it?
It's Lucius and Sully are the two that are within the line of fire.
I'm gonna tell Lucius to duck.
Okay.
All right.
Sully's going to get a near miss. Nice, that
That
hits.
hits. I say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be his trademark. Nice.
That's 20 damage, man.
Very nice. That was definitely needed. You guys are starting to do some wear on that one.
Starting to. Wow.
You don't have a lot of hit points, but, I mean, you guys were doing little bits at a time. Sully, it's your go.
Wouldn't it be my turn?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Which one was it that hit what's his name? Mathiel. Which one was it?
Hold on. It's,
The one in
it's
front
Syria.
of Mateo.
Yeah, it's the one in front of Mathiel, but it's Syriad's turn.
That one?
That hits. 7 points. You're going to do the one, I assume, across the way?
Yeah, it'd be
Okay,
that one right there.
gotcha.
I'll
10,
make my 2 attacks then.
yeah, 10
back
unfortunately
up.
misses.
Why does your unarmed strikes suck?
That's what he's got for right now. That'll fix later. Okay, now Soliturga. Yeah, the one in front of Mathiel. That one is the one that hit him. Well, actually, technically, both have been trying to hit him.
I apologize. I had to tend to Connor for a second.
Figures. The one directly in front of him. Okay, both hit. I figure you moved. I gotcha.
No.
Roll your damage for both. Nice, look at that.
And I don't think I have a bonus action, do I? Since I got dual wield.
Hey,
Both of your attacks count for one action.
Yeah.
So you're good with
Oh, they
those.
do. Okay, well I'll use my bonus action and disengage.
Okay.
yeah, I was actually wondering that isn't one still right here?
Yes.
Wouldn't he have taken an attack of opportunity?
He would have, but for some reason he's not. They're focused on Mathiel. He seems to be the biggest threat right now. Ironic.
Unconscious?
Well,
I'm not unconscious.
no, he's not unconscious. It was
Oh, okay.
no. If he was unconscious, it would be a different story. So did I. But then I recall. All right, Mathiel, it is now your turn.
Okay, first bonus action is going to be Incite Terror. 10-foot cube, DC 14 Wisdom. And with that, I'll just start whispering really fast, like in the demon movies.
I'm getting the bad ones out of the way now.
Not you. You don't have to take it.
No, you're fine.
I know.
That would suck if you did, though.
They don't get a bonus for their wisdom because apparently they're not very smart. However, that one makes it. So, that one that I just clicked on, which is the one right above Lucius, is the only one who made it. The other one, however, is, what is it?
It
Frightened.
is. Hold on. Yeah, frightened by me until 1 minute.
Okay. I just need to know for
What?
marking.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay. So it's terrified of you.
Alright.
Anything else? Still have a bonus action, guys.
Now, my bonus was that fear thing, but I'm going to hit it.
Okay. They're both hurting pretty badly, so
There
that
you go.
succeeds.
And then let me do the extra damage real quick. And then 14 con save. So 17 total so far.
Just add 3 to this. 6. He failed.
So 21 total.
Okay.
And with that, I can make disengage that you move 5 feet, right?
But disengage is also a bonus action since you already used a bonus action.
I thought it was a movement action. Alright, never mind.
Nah,
you're
disengage is either an action or, unless specified otherwise, a bonus action.
Yeah. But you're good. That's fine.
Okay. Well, I was just going to move here anyway, but if I can, that's fine too.
Oh yeah, you can move it. Well, no, because you're moving out of one's range. So that would
But
be an
he's
attack.
free.
Yes,
But he's
disadvantage.
frightened.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's
So
disadvantage on the reaction.
you know what? He's gonna take it anyways.
Okay.
Because he's.
Disadvantage.
I know he's not smart. Oh, be glad it is too.
Watch him roll 2.
Oh, there you go. That would be sad if I rolled 2 in a row. Be like, apparently they don't want him living. All right.
Damn it, DM! You're taking all of our nat 20s.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to do about it.
All on me. I'm probably gonna die.
No,
Well, whatever, unconscious.
no.
Nah, he missed.
He missed because he has a disadvantage on you.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah, the natural 20 would have hurt. All right, so their turn, and they're both going to go after Lucius since he's the only one left. Actually, no.
Oh boy.
He's got to run away from me anyway. At
Yeah.
max
So
speed.
okay, so hold on. He's going to run there, and he's going to attack Sully first.
Wait, did he run out of my combat?
Yes, he did. Do you
You
want
say
to
he's
do
gonna
it?
attack me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Attack of opportunity. Go ahead. He's got to run.
Me?
He's terrified of. And that hits. Nice. He's really hurting, guys. He's looking
Is
really
that the one in
bad
front
off.
of me?
Yes. But he is going to attack you
Okay.
with 2 attacks. Jesus.
Yeah, see?
Oh my god! What is with these nat 20s?
I don't know. Hold on. Here.
Crabs of Satan.
I know. Here's the second hit.
Another
There we
one.
go.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that would be bad if it was another one. All right, for the nat 20,
God.
26 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Is that what he hit me with?
Well, it's
Yeah.
a crit. So that's the crit roll.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm down to 1 hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
But he's also hurting a lot too. One more hit from one of you guys should take him out. All right, and the second guy. By the way, you are also considered grappled.
I'm grappled.
Yep, he's got you in one of his pinchers.
You with the chips. Shh.
They're gummy worms.
Ah, okay. I can't argue with
So
gummy
you're,
worms.
you're practicing. I got it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Sully, you are
let me-
grappled. It just means you can't really do anything. But he's got you in his pinchers. So you will not be able to attack. You'll be able to do a strength check to break free. And Lucius, your turn. I'm going to attack you. Let's hope the nat 20s have stopped.
That somebody else got it.
And a 9. Yep, he misses. Well, that was a waste of his turn. Lucius, your go.
Probably muted again. Yep.
Right. 21 hits, right?
Yes, 21 hits. Nice.
And actually, can I retract that?
Sure.
I'm gonna go for a grapple.
Okay, interesting. You sure you want to grapple this thing? It's got a pretty decent strength.
So do I.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I'm gonna do it's.
Please go less. Please go less. Please go less. Please go less.
1 second.
I thought for grappled, your speed just was reduced to 0 for that turn.
Yeah, that's
So you
right.
couldn't
Yeah.
move.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, you're right.
Incapacitated, you can't move. Do
Yeah, that's
anything.
right. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so Sully,
So
you're just Sully, you're grappled, which means your speed is reduced to nothing, but you can still attack. Plus, I was gonna say, plus
Okay.
with his big pincher, you should be able to whack at it. And he does beat your grapple check.
shit. I should have just stayed with the fucking longsword.
Really should have.
So I can move my hands and I can attack with my sword?
Yeah, you'll be able to on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I could really do.
Rashid.
I'm gonna fire at this thing.
Okay. "17 hits. Nice.
How many bullets you got in that thing?
Well, since we
All of them.
I'm keeping track of my bullets. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I said, eat this and fire.
And he did. Ate all of it.
Is he dead yet?
No, he's getting there, though. The other one was closer to death. Okay. It is now Syriat's turn.
Well, seeing him grappled, I'd run up there and make my swings at it.
Okay.
Just a regular roll then, or
Yeah, that's just a regular roll now.
Syriat's the monk, right?
15 misses. 13 misses. Sheesh. You swing at it, he just kind of deftly dodges out of the way while he's holding Sully and shaking him around. Yeah. Did you want to move away from him, or you want to stay there with him?
yeah, I'd probably step back.
Okay. Sully, it's your go.
I guess I'll. Do I just do one regular attack because he's got me in a grapple?
It just means you can't move, but you can do your normal attacks on him.
So I can dual wield.
Yes, you can. You have both weapons. I mean, he just grappled you by your waist, so basically that's how he's got you. Nice,
Take it,
there it
baby.
is.
I'm gonna lop off his arm, the one that's got a hold on me.
Both hit. Nice. That kills him.
I like how your crit damage did less than your actual damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, shitty rolls. I mean, that's what happens. I mean, but hey, at least one of you guys finally got a natural 20. I was tired of getting them. Believe it or not, I'm a DM who's not trying to kill my players, okay?
At least until level 5.
Yeah, at least until level 5. Then it's on.
Well, I do believe you. I had one DM that literally had mimics everywhere we went.
Ugh.
I'd sit down in a mimic at a bar. I'd put like my weapon down, and it would be eaten by a fucking table mimic. I'm like, dear Jesus!
Yeah, that's
Made
going
me so
too
paranoid
far.
to go anywhere.
Yeah, that's going too far with it. Mimics are just, that's someone who just saw a mimic and was like, oh, they're cool, I want to try these out, and just
I
forgot.
can sit and tell you a story about a game that I played
Later.
with my cousin back when I was little. I'm not gonna go into it, but I told Will all about it, and this guy god moded himself.
Oh, don't get me started. Anyways, Mathiel, it is now your turn. There's one left now.
It's
I was
this
young,
one.
so I didn't care. It was fun. But
Yeah, just that
he
one.
Just
I'm leaving it up for now.
Okay.
I'm leaving the other one up for now as where the body is, so that way you have a reference. I forgot.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, the one in front of you is the only one still alive.
Alright, I'm just gonna whack it. And also hit it. Did you hit it? Nobody? Alright. There you go.
I got it.
DC 14 con. 10 total right now. It's on fire.
Okay. It failed.
Yay!
10, 16.
So that's what? 16 total.
Failed by 1 point. Jesus.
I know. But hey. He is seriously hurt, and he is actually closer than the other one was.
Oh boy.
And
And that's it.
he's the only one left, so he's got to make his attacks. And he's going after you since you just hit him and hurt.
And I was just giving him a hug.
Which he misses on both of them.
Yeah, that'll miss me too.
Alright, Lucius, your go.
Alright, I'm not gonna try and hug him anymore. Thank God.
25 hits. That kills him. How do you want to do this, as Matt Mercer would say?
Alright, so I'm gonna get real close to him. I'm gonna shove my longsword so far up his ass he's got a sword edge for teeth.
Ouch.
And then I'm gonna pull straight up.
Ouch.
Essentially cutting him in half. Long
Gotcha.
ways. Just from the back, though. His front is pristine. His back, however, is fucked. Pardon my French.
I didn't hear any
You're
French.
cool. You're cool. Got
S'il
as
vous
much
plaît.
as you want. Just don't say anything that offends women.
I will harvest the claws.
If feminists are watching, they're offended because I'm a man.
Fair enough. Okay. The claws are pretty big. They're decent size. I mean, these are large creatures, by their mere size.
Perfect.
And you guys see
What
the
I'm trying
picture.
to do with it is get the meat from them.
Ah, okay. Yeah, sure. You dissect these crab-like entities and get some crab meat.
Okay. I'll wrap it around my flaming weapon in order to cook it, because it's on for 1 minute. So it's been like 3 turns since I started. So
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Sully's just gonna lean up against the rock because he got the crap beat out of him. He got squeezed to death.
all right, here you go.
All right, what do you guys do?
Doing this on whoever took the boost Sully, right? Took the critical?
Yeah.
4 hit points, but there you go.
Alright there, y'all.
Again, what?
Do we want to continue on, or what are we doing?
Well, we're here, so let's continue. Maybe we might find something good here.
Perhaps.
What do you guys do?
But the funny thing is, I haven't seen a goblin yet. And those things seem a little stronger than goblins.
They did say they were sharing it with other things.
Just be grateful we're not in a dragon's den.
That is,
Why'd you put that evil on us?
we wouldn't be alive if that was the case.
I could escape.
Yeah.
I can run.
I'll shrug and trudge forward.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
I
Probably
guess.
should use my passive, but
I can
Oh,
use your
look at
best. Oh, look at that. Natural 20.
it's 14. No, I don't have. I'm not 3ing this time. I don't
Okay.
have-
Habit. Okay, so 14, 16, 20. All right, decent. From what you can tell, the giant room you're in, the room that you were in that had the 2 little jewels, a crater had been blasted into the floor of the southeast corner of the room, and you see a pierced breastplate that lies in the northwest corner of the room. Nothing worthwhile.
Yeah, I'm definitely not compelled for that, so I'm trudging this way.
The next room right there, because technically where the rest of you are standing right now is the first room. These are 2 other rooms. I know it's weird. And in that one, a wooden platform hangs over a deep pit in the center of the room. Someone has scrawled a drawing of a dragon on the east wall.
I'd like to examine it.
Jesus.
I'm gonna make like a tree and get the fuck out of here.
Wait, where is the drawing?
On the east wall.
Over here?
It's just a drawing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, would I recognize it due to my
Yeah, it's a picture of a
mercenary?
it's just it looks like somebody just drew a dragon. Just probably to terrify people.
That's not a symbol of a mercenary group or anything?
No.
Okay, cool.
The next room, since you guys rolled high enough, I'm just going to keep going. This next room, you see where is it? A tile mosaic of the God of War covers the floor. Several iron cages are scattered throughout the room. They're all empty.
My old pal Karn, huh?
Yep.
I will pay homage and respect and kneel a bit and say a quick prayer before moving on.
Okay. Okay.
Apparently we got a new leader. So, but I'm going my own way. So.
The next room is empty.
Okay. I'm gonna do this and see if I see anything.
What are you looking for in particular?
Out of game. Basically, what it does is it puts me in the spirit realm, or into the sea in the spirit.
Okay. You don't see any spirits.
Okay, I'll just keep it on for now. I'll look over here. Whoa, map is weird.
The entire map just.
There we go.
Oh, now the tokens are gone. Easy fix.
Everybody grab your tokens.
Ta-da.
For those who need it, grab your tokens. Or just redo your tokens. I don't know what I hit. Apparently my computer decided to randomly delete something.
What'd you do? What'd you do with my token?
It's hiding. It's right there.
You fell into the pit.
Yeah, the pit I had told you about.
I'd like
You
to
want
look
me-
down this hallway.
You want me to get a new token out then?
You could do the 3 for now. I mean, it's not a big deal. Or the 4 for now. But if you want to do your new token, you can.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine with the
Can
image.
I use
I'll get a new
medicine
token.
to get a little hit points or something?
That's not how it works.
No.
Well, I didn't know if I could bandage myself up or something.
Nope.
We
Most
could
you could.
spend hit dice if we did a short rest.
Yeah, which is about an hour. I mean, you guys can do that. They're just doing a quick survey real quick to make sure you guys aren't going to have anything coming up your ass.
Oh, okay, good. I'll go look
Does
down this
Lucia-
way.
Does Lucius see anything?
You see a very long, empty, dark hallway. Sully. You see, with your dark vision, you can actually see several pieces of rotten fruit are scattered throughout the room.
Hello, Xbox.
Looks
Sorry.
like something definitely lives here. No, I shouldn't say that. I'll just keep my mouth shut.
And Mathael, you see a ruined siege weapon sits in the southwest corner of the room that you're staring at. A ruined gauntlet lies in the north side of the room.
Does it
about down this
smell
way?
of goblin?
This whole place smells of goblin. And other things.
Alright.
Do I see the end of this hallway?
No, it's out of your reach.
I have 60 feet,
I know.
but okay.
I'll look down this way.
Yeah, that's
400 feet to the end.
That's 50 feet.
Jesus.
Yeah.
If you get ambushed over there, good luck, buddy. We got a long way to get to you.
I was going to say it's a long distance. But so far you guys haven't seen anything.
What's down this way?
Alright, which
Nothing.
way should we go?
I recommend a short rest, only because one of us is almost dead, it looks like. And we pretty much have the perimeter secure.
It's your call. Mathiel, when you did look south, you did see far off in the distance a faint glow of what looks like some kind of light. It's
Okay.
coming from...
Is it ethereal or natural?
natural light.
Okay.
Is it moving?
Nope. Just seem to be sitting there.
I'll just take a knee here and watch while they do whatever they're gonna do.
Okay. Hey, careful, baby.
So we sit and take our short rest then?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, we need a short rest.
So is it half hit dice, right? That's it.
Yeah, you can use... Well, actually, you can use all your hit dice, but that's all you have. So it wouldn't be until after a long rest that you got your hit dice back. So if you want to use them all to heal up, you can.
You recover half your hit dice, half your maximum hit dice on a long rest.
Yeah.
I forgot to advance my constitution.
Oh.
That's actually...
So half my head dice is 3.
You can use all your hit die, but you only recover half your hit die on a long rest.
Oh, okay.
So I would recommend being very careful with that because you don't know when
What
to
the
change.
shit?
I know, man. Everybody's getting kind of really crappy rolls here today.
Yeah, really. Well, there's 7.
You know what? I'm gonna give everybody one little freebie. Take back half your dice. Half of what you took in damage. So all of you should be over half health.
Okay.
I'll
Yep.
just do that. Because those are some shitty rolls.
Yeah.
And I don't want you guys dying.
Well, if I'm taking half the damage I took, then I'm at full health.
There you go. I mean, you're either at half your health for those who took a lot of damage, or those who took, those who didn't take that much can get full health.
I'm close because of my healing words. Alright.
I'm
So-
better than I was, so I think I'm okay.
Is there anybody directly behind me? Or is like 50 feet away?
Yeah, Lucius is right behind you, and Sully looks like he's about 50 feet from you.
Meh. I'll reiterate. I'll change it a little bit. Anybody with intelligence behind me that can hear.
He's got an intelligence.
Not according to Malfi.
He's
I
just
got an
creepy.
intelligence of 10.
Oh yeah. Never mind then.
So I got average intelligence.
Now just
I got a 15, if that counts. No, hold on.
lightly
14.
speak behind me. Light up ahead. Seeing how nobody's too quick to take action, I'll shrug and just start heading down.
Okay.
Is that what we see?
I'm getting it prepared.
All right. Well,
Try to move a little slower, Lucius. It takes them a while to catch up. Don't just waltz into them.
can I try to sneak up to where I can look? Sneak up to the light.
Sure, if you want to pass by the two people who were ahead of you. I mean,
I'm
you
making a lot of noise, so good luck.
Ugh.
I have heavy armor.
All right,
So do I.
I'll try to sneak ahead, I guess.
stealth checks for everybody who's been wandering. You're getting further where I'd have to give it.
Yeah, I'm not stealthing at all. I'm not even caring.
Okay. You're like, yep, I'm not even going to try and stealth because I know I'm going to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Lucius isn't doing much better.
I got heavy armor, so.
Yeah.
There, I'm disadvantaged, so 6. I was trying.
Well, yeah, you and Lucius both are same loud as hell. Sully's quiet as a mouse, and Syriad at least is being quiet behind you guys.
Yeah, and I'll be staying a couple paces behind everyone, watching out behind us.
Okay.
I'll go back to. I'm bad at stealth. I'm no ninja.
So it doesn't matter. Two of your party members are making enough noise to, sound like a marching band's coming through. Curse of having armor, man.
Oh, when the same.
I can
Go
tell.
marching
Can I
in.
just tell him to stay back, and I'll go ahead?
You can.
You can try.
I'll look at
You can certainly
everybody.
try.
Okay, I'll look at everybody and say, everybody, just stay here. I'll go look ahead.
I'll grab my mace and shield from where I had it on my back and begin advancing, dragging the mace on the ground.
Where is this? Where's this light?
But I'm walking pretty slow, so you might
Okay.
get something out of it.
You see them before anybody else there, Sully. The picture I showed you, you see two of those.
Do I know what they are?
Nope, you've never encountered them. Your background does not lend to knowing that information.
I guess I'll make my way back to everybody.
All you see is
Fucking past faces.
large serpentine-like creatures with what look like a big beaked mouth and 4 tentacles coming out of their face. No eyes.
Tremors.
Yeah, tremors.
I'll make my way back to everybody and I say, there's 2 monsters down there.
Should we kill it?
Am I
I can
compelled?
certainly make a sneak attack and probably catch one off guard, but they're gonna know we're here.
Is it even worth going into combat with them? They're not our objective. Seems like a waste.
I've never seen such a creature, but
We're here for goblins, not
that is
snakes.
true. That
Fair
is
enough.
true.
Which I find weird because I haven't seen a single goblin.
No, you're not, Matthew.
Okay. Well, then I'll take a column, I guess if we're facing down right, and start heading this way.
Yeah, it seems
I
like
don't say a word.
everybody seems to agree that the snakes are not worth the effort. They were far enough back in, Sully, where as long as you guys aren't too loud, you should be fine.
Stuff there.
And with the way
I'll
you
tell
guys,
everybody.
with the way
I'll
they've
tell
been
everybody
marching,
we need to be quieter.
yeah, with the way they've been marching, if they hadn't heard you,
You got
if they haven't heard you by now, they're not going to hear you.
Okay, well I'll stay in the back and I'll follow everyone else.
It is literally impossible for me to be stealthy.
Actually,
Same.
can I look back in there and see if there's maybe any treasure?
Good luck.
Roll a
with that.
perception
Just being
check.
curious.
Roll a perception check.
I mean, my eyes glow for Christ's sake.
Nope.
You don't see
Never
nothing.
mind. Then.
You see the creatures.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, then I'll follow everyone else.
For those up front,
I'll follow
Lucius, for Lucius and Matteo, roll a perception check.
No, I'm so good at these.
Woohoo! It's the blindfold, man.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Sorry, I was checking
Yeah, I
something.
got really.
No, I had to check something to make sure. Let me see. Yeah, no, you don't see him.
Damn.
It's a creature that excels in stealth, so.
Yeah. The friggin' rogue stealther right there.
Oh, I'll just keep waltzing on, man. I
Okay.
don't give a shit.
Yeah, we don't know any better.
Yeah. You guys keep going. Make one more perception check, guys. Just cause.
2 or 3?
Oh, I just don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, you're like, whatever. Okay. There you go. Okay. Sully, you notice it before anybody else. You could swear you saw brief movement from the ceiling.
Oh no.
I'll look at everybody and say, wait. And then I'll point up. Did you hear me?
Yep. I will move forward and put my back to the wall.
I'm gonna move forward and look straight up at it.
Lucius, as you look straight up, you are outlined in purple flames.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
They don't harm you.
So-
They're not burning or anything. Like, you don't feel anything. But you see that you are outlined. And then dropping from the ceiling, you see what looks like a dark elf on a spider. Except,
Ooh, a drider.
yeah, except that's it. That's what it is.
Oh, so he just fairy fired me. Holy shit.
Yes, he did.
So, compelled?
This one, yes. Everybody roll initiative, but he goes first because he's got a surprise round.
Pull up the tracker.
One up it.
I know. Hold on.
Oh,
Rashid, you fall on the ground.
I keep getting the same initiative. What the shit?
Hold on.
I got on
This,
16, thankfully.
this
There we go.
blows. I
Did
got
better
a
than last time.
fail.
Let's say put your.
I even
initiative.
clicked on my dude. Damn it, you.
I was trying to get to it at the same time. You guys were a little.
Not
fast.
you. Oh, hey, I'll take that one. No, not really.
No. That is nice though.
I said a nat 20 on a fucking initiative.
I'm bigger.
Do I need to roll again?
Yeah, you will need to roll again.
I go last.
Sorry. I should have put that up before I said roll for initiative. You forgot to click on your character.
I did click on my character.
Sully. There we go.
Are we going by our first roll?
Yes, go by
Yeah.
your first roll.
Somehow Lucius rolled the exact same roll he did.
That's
Hey, where's
pure
my,
luck.
Damn it.
where's my one?
Because it wasn't up at the time. Alright. The good news is there's only one of them.
The bad news?
There's one of them.
Shit.
It's a Drider. I mean, the TV finds it funny too.
Apparently. That's funny. Oh man, that's hilarious. Mathiel, what's your dex?
It is.
I'm gonna go home and pray.
It is. You don't want to know. It's 9.
Then he'll go first.
I'm
told
gonna
you.
pray for
I'm out.
strength for for sport competition.
If you head home and pray, it's a pretty alright. It's a good prayer.
Wow. Alright, it's moving first, but it is going after Lucius since it's the one. That's the one he targeted.
Well,
Oh boy.
He gets 3 attacks.
Of course he does. All at advantage.
He's actually going to do.
is the
Two
green
s-
in the city?
Huh? Whose TV? Yours, Darth.
Vader.
He's going to do 2 longsword attacks, and then he's going to try and bite you, which is really weird. Alright.
So 3 2d20s.
I like rolling them individually. Plus his... Oh, no, his
Yes.
bite is the same thing. Damn it, should have done 3, dude. Misses all 3. Wow.
Well, he has advantage, so that's just.
Oh, shit, that's right. Yeah.
So far, it's just one attack.
Yeah. Forgot he had advantage.
So far he misses once.
19, okay. Hits with the longsword.
19 hits. Yeah. And,
And that's
he only
it.
hits me with the long sword once.
Nice. Of all to hit you with, that's the better one.
Oh boy. 12. I don't have my hellish rebuke
10.
or my 6 explosive rebuke.
He does.
I think 10 points of damage.
He's using it one-handed.
Oh, okay.
So he does 10 points of damage to you.
Numbers. Okay.
I'm going by what the book says. This is the weird... It would have been different if he was using it two-handed, but he's doing one-handed. Alright, that's his turn. That's his... I'm just going to count his turn as... because it wasn't really a surprise. You guys did see him ahead of time. I just checked. So,
Yeah.
Mathiel, it's your go.
Okay. I will do the old Searing Smite again as I move up. It's a bonus action. And wherever it is next to my Psycho Pal there, I'm going to hit it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm going to be using a lot of normal creatures for things.
Yay!
So is this a drow?
It is a drider.
And 14 con save. Or if it's weak as fire, then other things.
They actually had a drider. Woot. Alright, 1 second. You said 14 con
Timing
save?
you.
14 con save.
Which he makes.
Okay, so he's on fire, but it doesn't take the extra damage.
Okay. This one is going to be stacked with a little more hit points, but it's 1 on 5. So, you know, don't bitch. Okay.
Oh, and yeah, that's it.
Okay. Syriat, your go.
Be able to get up and attack him then?
Yeah, I'll say you can. I'll say there's enough room. Unfortunately, the tokens are a bit big, but that hits.
Flanking right?
Yep.
That one unarmed.
That does not.
And then again, he'll back up.
So this is the spider, well, Drider.
Yes. What's in front of you is it's an actual picture of a Drider that they actually had a token for.
Hey man, check your unarmed strike because you literally rolled the same 2 rolls for it the past 2 turns.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that. Unless it's just really shitty rolls.
It's correct. Rolling 1d20 plus 3.
Wow.
How big is this thing?
It is considered a large. It is a large monstrosity.
Okay.
All right, Sully, your go.
I guess I'll run on top of it and dual it.
Both hit.
And I'll back off.
Okay.
I'm done.
There is enough room where you could have stayed where you were, and the others would have been able to hit. So, it's just your tokens are far too large.
Okay.
Lucius, your go.
Am I flanking this thing?
Yes, it is being flanked by apparently everybody. Except for
Oh
the monk.
boy.
I should have sneak attacked it.
Alright, here y'all. Gonna attack it with this one.
That just hits.
That's all I got.
Okay. Rashid, your go.
I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay.
Fail.
And
Oh. I got
Right.
you. I got you. I got you.
I rolled. That's the second time I rolled crappy.
oh. Okay, so yeah.
Recoil.
Yeah, recoil. Roll your damage.
Nah, that's just disarmed.
Oh, disarmed. Okay, never mind.
I'm
I
about to
missed
say, you pray you don't hit me.
Yeah, recoil just knocked it out of your hand. Like
Yeah.
like you weren't expecting.
All right, I'll take an action to fix it.
You just have to
And-
pick it up. You just have to pick it up. That's all it is.
I'll pick it up.
Okay.
And turn.
Okay. Its turn. It is going to switch to the longsword wearing with 2 hands because it wants to do a little more damage, and it's going to go after Sully because it's the weakest target it sees.
Oh god.
The others are wearing plate, the others are wearing mail, and you're not.
That's why you put that plate on the wall, wasn't it?
No. That was just a random thing in there. All right.
Good luck, buddy.
17. That a hit. And he'll do it one more time. That a hit.
Oh.
And then
Bye,
his
Sully.
and then his bite, which is going to be fun. Which he misses with.
You gotta kill him before he bites.
Apparently. Five points.
5 points of damage?
And 6 points. Total of 11. He did kind of shitty rolls there.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Ouch.
still. Alright, that's his turn. Mathiel, it's your go.
Alright. I start sounding like it's Decision Whispers, and you see a purple glow outline The old Drider.
Paybacks are a bitch.
Nice.
And his ability score I'm affecting on disadvantage is going to be his Constitution saving throw.
Smart move.
Ooh.
And that's really all I can do. That's my action. So
I
actually,
Yeah, I thought Hex was a bonus action. Let me check real quick.
That says an
it's
action.
an action. I wish it was bonus. But anyways,
Hold on.
I will also fear it, or I forgot what it's called.
No, I'm reading the player's handbook right here. It says 1 bonus action.
Okay, so then it's
Interesting.
they didn't fix it
Awesome.
in roll 20 then.
Alrighty, then awesome. I'll attack it.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll switch that.
I was gonna say I thought Hex was a bonus action too.
Yeah. It's like, because I watch Critical Role. Percy always uses it
know.
as a bonus
Yeah.
action.
That's nice.
2d6. Okay, so one's necrotic, and then one's fire. And then con saving throw at disadvantage
Nice.
for an extra 6. 20 points so far, guys. Or 21.
He fails.
Yes.
I'll roll it just to see if he gets a lower number, but he already fails it. Nope.
Not one. Not one.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was a nat 1, it would have been more.
26 total.
Nice, nice. Okay. Syria, did you go?
Again, an attack.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Nice. Nice.
That
Finally.
hits too. There you go.
And then back away. Because why not?
Finally back to me. You just, like, you literally just made your step of wind worthless with that.
Okay.
Well, that was kind of the point of picking up that feat.
Nice. Okay, he's hurting. He's not too bad off, but he's hurting. Sully, did you go?
All right. I'm gonna try to take down his mount. Try to.
He's not on
No,
a mount.
he's
Not on
he's half a drow and half a spider.
Yeah.
It's like a centaur, but
Oh, I thought he was riding. I thought it was
No.
a drow riding a spider.
No, he's a drow and a spider.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh, you're in
then I'll
prison.
just do a double. Then I'll just. Yeah.
Misses. And misses.
Never mind.
That's all right.
yeah, 19 is his AC.
Oh, could be.
Yeah, and I have stated that, so.
All right, I'm gonna try and grapple it.
You and grappling things.
Make it just wants a hug.
Gotta beat a 15. And you do!
Advantage City.
You're hugging.
now-
You're now hugging
And
the
now
Drider.
Lucius is riding the Drider.
Wow.
I'm going to. Lucius is gonna put his thumb in his finger, and he's gonna blow and kind of.
Nice.
And that's all he could do.
Okay. Rashid, here you go.
Fire at that spider again.
Okay.
You actually have advantage because he's grappled.
Yeah.
Thank God he has advantage.
Yeah. Roll it again. You have advantage because he's grappled. As weird as that sounds, you have advantage because he's grappled. There you go. Nice. That's a good hit.
I say eat this. And enter. And intern.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. If he attacks me, then
I'll
yeah,
let you know.
just type it out. Yeah.
I'll let you know. Alright, but no, he is actually going to... Even with somebody on him. Oh, shit, he's grappled. He can't move. So, Raphael, you're up. He doesn't like the hex you put on him. So he's coming at you with the longsword. Misses.
Oh.
That hits. And then he is going to go for the bite. Which also hits. Alright, so far take 4 points of damage. Give me 1 second for the other one. Oh, this would be easy. 2 points of piercing.
Is it a poison?
Yes.
I'm immune.
Okay, never mind then. That's good. Better that you said that. Look at that roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Unless it's magic. It's not magic, right?
No, it's just straight poison.
Alright, well then I'm good.
Okay, now it's your go.
Well, it pissed me off. So, not only is it gonna be hexed, but... Or wait, hold on. Okay, never mind. I already have it up. So, I'm going to... bonus action, use my... something presence.
Yeah, whatever.
Insight Terror.
There you go.
So, DC 14 Wisdom.
Okay. I was trying to see if it counts under it, but it doesn't. It just says charmed. Fuck it. Yeah, it makes it
Nice.
just...
Well, I'm gonna smack it anyway.
Okay.
12.
Oh my god. You kill it.
Okay.
It had 14 hit points left.
Swing my flail around and smack it right in his face and cave it in. And I'm sitting there trying to rip it out of his face, gruesomely, grotesquely.
Alright. It dies.
Well, since I got my blindfold on, do I see it? Does it have a spirit that pops out?
Yes.
Good. I'll actually type it out for you, but I'm going to say a prayer to send it to the abyss.
Okay, that's where it's going anyways.
Oh, good. Well, then I won't need to. Right here.
Okay.
Does it have any gear or anything on it?
1 second. It is wearing... No, it's natural armor. The only thing it has on it is the longsword and a long bow.
Can I take the longbow?
Sure.
Anybody else want it?
Nope.
I'll take
Alright.
it.
Take whatever you want from it, because it's about to go up.
I'm gonna switch out my short bow for my longbow.
Okay. Are you
I'll
proficient
drop
in...
the short-
Are you proficient in a longbow? There's a difference between the two.
I am actually proficient in simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords.
I don't think it's a simple weapon.
No, it's martial.
Yeah, it's a martial weapon.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I'll just.
I mean, you can use it. You can hold on to it for later.
Yeah, I can. I'll just drop my short bow for a longbow.
Okay.
I attempt to ignite the body with my searing weapon.
It does so easily enough. And now you have plenty of light for the dark vision that you didn't need it now.
There you go. And with that, I'll just travel on this way, heading down slowly.
Okay.
I move pretty slow.
Things dead.
Yep. It has ceased functioning.
I'm doing my passive perception. Let me know if I see a spirit or something. 14.
No. It looks pretty clear the rest of the way.
Do we want to try and move stealthily ahead?
You could try, because I can't.
I'll tell everybody. Do you guys want me to go ahead? I can sneak through here.
Spend 2 key points, just put pass without a trace on us.
There you go. Plus 10 to your stealth.
Sure. If you want to try to be sneaky, why not? So, 11? No, 12.
I was gonna say.
Look at. Oh wait, wrong thing. Okay, 25.
12 is better than I usually get. That's not as good as it's ever going to get.
Okay, to save you time and energy, you find nothing else. You find a small encampment. And because of the way the dungeon floor was, you couldn't follow the tracks. But this area is a little more dirty, and you can see goblin feet.
I look for a command 10.
You find one.
Just going in there while everybody else does whatever they need to do. I'm going to rummage through there. You want an investigation?
Yes, please. Wow.
I get advantage only because of what it is for.
Okay.
I'll paste it to you.
All right.
These are goblins, so they'll have some treasure here, I'm sure.
You do find a small chest.
I'll open it.
Who does, for that matter?
You're in the main tent, so you find it.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he went into the main tent, that's why.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No, sorry, I was trying to... Alright, as you go in the main tent, like I said, you see a small chest. In it you see roughly total of about... Total of 600 gold.
Okay, anything else?
And a small box that has some kind of strange symbol on it.
Religion or Arcana?
Arcana. It's some kind of magic symbol, that's all you know. It's not a religious thing.
I'll go into the tent and find Malthael.
I will use this to get rid of, or get the, what do you call it? Magical thing in my pocket. You'll be able to see it, but I don't trust anybody. The, well, you know already, out of game I know what it is, but the little box with the magical symbol, or whatever it is.
Ah, okay.
Can I
But
try
the
to
gold I present to him.
Okay, roll your perception, Sully. See if you notice it just before he puts it in. You do. You notice him just putting something into a pocket.
Oh, what is this? What are you doing?
My mission. And I throw him down the gold, and I walk past him.
Did I notice the arcane symbol?
No, you didn't notice anything other than he was putting something in his pocket. You just caught the small edge of what looks like a small box, but you didn't see anything else.
I'll pull that Brad Pitt movie 70. What's in the box?
Our mission. More than likely.
Did you even open it?
It's magical. Would you like to explode?
Oh, no.
Then be a good little human and shut up and do what you're told. And I'll swirl my cloak around as I walk out.
Oh, crap. That comes in. That would
Go ahead.
probably activate my claw.
Go ahead.
What am I supposed to roll?
Nothing. You just role play it out, man.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't want to start a fight between characters, but because of my flaw, I have a temper quicker than my sword. It'd probably set me off.
Hey, play your character. That's what it's there for.
Cuss him out. I mean, you can at least follow behind him cussing him out.
Again? You deleted my character again?
No, I moved it.
Did?
He left and didn't see where it was.
Okay. Well, I would probably look at him and say, I appreciate you for saving my life. At least you can show me some respect. You don't have to tell me to shut up.
As I'm walking away, I'll just say straightforward. I don't even look back. Respect is earned, young one.
By the way, what's going on is they went into the command tent. Let me do a quick recap because someone did step away from it. Went into the command tent after you guys killed the Drider. They found the goblin encampment. Went into the command tent, found a chest that had 600 gold and some kind of box, and Sully managed to catch Mathiel putting the box into a pocket. And then the rest is just the role-playing of between the two because attitudes were flown. Just to catch everybody.
Yeah, I can't really.
Oh shit, he's not even here.
I can't argue. Very good.
He's not on Discord. Well, that was pointless.
I'll take notes. When I get outside, I'll present the little box to whoever else is there. And I'll just say, it's most likely warded, but most likely our target. It's ornate box with magical writing. Designed to... I'm not really sure, to be honest, but I'd rather not open it in a cave that can collapse on our heads. So, I think we should take this back to Glenn, who, if I'm guessing correctly, is a mage, and he can take it. Agreed.
Can I try to see what the arcane symbol is?
It's in his pocket now.
Oh, okay. I thought he had it out. Never mind.
Nobody's gonna say anything.
I'm trying to update Makoto real quick.
Well, everybody else is here. Hey, I guess I am pretty scary.
Yeah, you are very scary.
Well, if you believe that's the best move for it, I'm not going to argue with you.
Is there any arcane among us? Anybody?
That would be Darth. He'd be the closest. Darth
Who is
might
not
be the
here?
closest. Yeah.
Or
He's here, it's just I think he's AFK, maybe.
Oh, I'm still here.
There he is.
Sorry. Still here. What do you need me to do?
nothing. Are you skilled in arcane?
Oh, yeah, I'll roll a arcane perception.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check. 1 second, sorry, I had to update Makoto.
I'll hold it in front of him so he knows.
It's not so much as like a glyph or anything. It's more of just a symbol that it usually represents that there's something powerful within inside. There's no markings that you can see for any like magical traps or anything, but you know, it's one of those better be safe than sorry, keep it closed.
So, your professional opinion?
Now you can see the glyphs slowly if you want to try and roll, but I don't think you're going to beat his.
Nah, I think I'll probably be still set off over him disrespecting me, but I'll be keeping my mouth shut for now. I apologize about the noise in the background.
I got kids too, dude. Don't worry about it.
No, you don't hear "We Are Number One" every day.
Well, I'll shrug, put it back in my cloak, and head off back to the entrance, carefully avoiding the tremor, vagina-faced death snakes.
Vagina face death snakes. That's hilarious.
As we pass it real quietly, I'll probably
Hmm?
look at him and say, "That looks just like my ex-girlfriend's." Well, never mind. I better shut up. I'll say that in character.
All right.
Hmm.
Make a long story short, you guys get back to the beginning without any issue.
So we cleared the cave.
I'll
Except for the Gricks.
despair. I'll call out.
Okay, now I did delete all the rest of them, so if you want to put them up, you can. But I figured one on the world map is a better representation than all 6.
Where are we? In the middle of the forest or over here?
You're right there.
Okay. Ah, memories.
Okay. It's going to take you about another 3.5 weeks to get back to Montan, which is where you guys
Real
need
quick,
to go.
anybody pocket that 600 gold?
I did.
Thank you. Sure, you tell him that, because he will ask, and then if
You threw it at me, so I assumed that I picked it up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Never assume with me, because if I don't hear I pick up the gold, I'll assume you left the gold back there, and you're going to be 600 gold short.
True story.
Okay.
Have to be serious about some things. Most of the time, I give you leeway, though.
No problem.
I'll go this way. Well, around the lake that way,
Yeah.
to mix it up from the last time.
Okay.
Anybody's welcome to follow, or you guys can go back to Solva. Meh.
I'll go. I'd say we go to Montan first.
What's the point of going back to Solva?
Out of game, that's just what we did last time.
I
when we
think they would
encountered
want to
the,
know that we took out the goblins.
Oh, yeah, I mean, other than that reason.
Meh.
They'll figure it out when goblins don't attack them anymore.
I mean, we're pretty badass. So I think we got it. Oh, just let me know when we're back to Montan, or if we're stopped.
Yeah, I guess we could just.
You guys can roleplay the various times you're going to take a break. It's, like I said, it's 3.5 weeks to get all the way back to Montan. So, I mean,
Okay.
that's
well,
a lot of camping.
During one camp, I guess I would probably that night that we left the cave or something. I'll probably walked over to Mothiel and probably say, "My friend, we need to talk."
I will undo my blindfold, remove my helmet, and my. Is it dark right now, or is it light?
It's dark.
Okay, well, then you see my eyes aglow in an aquamarine color as I stare at you.
What's that mean?
Nothing, it's just he's
Just the
creepy.
way I look.
I'll probably be a little bit. Would I be used to it by now?
He's been in his helmet most of the time, so no, not yet. Actually, no, because you guys did take the trip up here, so yeah, you're a little more used to it. It's still a little off-putting every time you see it, but, you know, it's nothing major. By the way, you guys, I'll assume for the various times you guys are going to camp, that you guys are back up to full health and have all your spells back.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I would probably look at him, probably be creeped out by his eyes and stuff, but I'll say, hold on a second. Okay, never mind. Anyway, I'll probably be creeped out by his eyes, but we'll probably go somewhere private, and I'll turn to him and say, I understand that we've been to get to a party for quite some time, but friend, I respect you, and I expect respect back. I have never disrespected you. I understand you have your reasons. For I don't actually you plague me. You plague me especially with the graveyard and dealing with death stuff. But I guess that's the God you serve. But still, I respect you. I expect to be respected. That's probably the worst way I've said it, but I probably say that in a more friendly but insulted tone.
So we're going back to town, huh?
Yeah, you guys are going back to Montan. You guys have decided to go the other way around and say screw Solvo. They'll figure out that goblins aren't attacking.
All right. Yeah, all right. Good. I have some business to. I have some business to get.
Well,
I have some
it's
business there.
yeah, it's a 3.5 week trip. So this is one of the times you guys camped. It was actually the first night you guys camped, where you're hearing this conversation.
Cool.
You are brave to have approached me so directly, so I suppose, yes, you have a token of my respect. However, when I am on a mission, be it from my god or my order, the mission takes precedence over all. Period.
I understand, and I would not. Hold on a second. There's too much noise in my house.
Ah, kids.
Oh, yeah.
Always make noise at the worst possible time.
Oh, and
Sorry about that, because I remember the TV incident and it was too loud. But anyway, I would not interfere with your mission. I don't know what your mission is. I'm on a mission myself. But don't. All I ask is don't disrespect me in front of the others. I respect you. I just expect respect back. That's all I ask.
very well. If I have an issue with you, then I will pull you to the side, and we can talk. And I'll smile a bit creepily. One-on-one.
And my character will look at you and say, "You absolutely scare the absolute S out of me." Sometimes. Do I know his race? Would I know his race?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Other than, well, what does he look?
I remember he said he was
My-
elven, so I'd
No,
wanna
I'm
know.
not elven. I'm nowhere close to elven. You can see my head, so you can see that it is like stony skin, kind of. Not like golem, but it's rough. And it's pale. And I obviously have aquamarine glowing eyes, but that has nothing to do with my race. I am really big. Almost as big as an ogre, pretty much. But obviously not an ogre.
He's a Goliath.
Out of game, yes, I am a Goliath.
Yeah, well, in game, his character, at least with the various travels he would have had, he would have come across at least one Goliath. So I'll give him that.
Alright.
Yeah, you would know that he's a Goliath, or at least looks like one. The eyes a little off-putting though.
Oh, okay. I would say probably his eyes is probably part of his class or something.
Perhaps.
Okay. Well, that makes more sense. You're a Goliath.
Was. Now I serve other things other than myself, I'm proud to say.
Oh, he looks like a Titan. He looks like freaking Kratos. I didn't name him Kratos. Anyway, in character, thank you, friend. Let's just not repeat the same mistake. I don't say that threatening. I just say that as an apology accepted.
See that we don't. And I'll put my helmet back on and secure it.
Okay.
The end.
Next several nights go by. Do you guys have a conversation, or do you just kind of sit in quiet? Remember, this
I'm
is
basically quiet.
okay. This is an RP heavy game.
How about like one night while we're traveling? How about we all tell our stories? my guy would say.
No.
Okay. Anyone else? Or do I have to start the whole thing?
I'll breathe out like a. Is it cold where we are, or is it warmer, like a summertime?
The temperature is getting into a fallish type setting, so it's a little cool, but not overly cold.
Okay. Well, depending on the DM, either I do or I don't breathe some frosty looking air out of my helmet as I take it off. And with a thump, I'll set it on the log next to me. Rub my hands together. My name is Malthael, as you might have known. And I figure introductions at least are necessary if we are to serve with one another, and trust that in the event of an emergency, we will have each other's backs. Now, I am aspect of my god, whom I serve to balance the scales a bit. I am neither Goliath nor anything of that nature anymore. I left that life behind a long time ago. But all you really need to know is I'm here and I am attached to our company. I signed a contract and I will serve faithfully, so long as you all do the same. And I'll smirk at that.
So what would a normal Goliath do? Because is it like an evil race or something?
No. Nutshell, Goliaths are kind of barbaric. They're nomads. They travel a lot. They love fighting. They're very tribal. They live up in the mountains, but I'm not in the mountains anymore. Nor am I chaotic.
Are they evil?
Not inherently, no. Of course,
Oh,
there are always some bad apples, or some good apples, or some in-between apples. It just depends.
Oh, okay.
They're like every other race. They have all kinds of a mix. Goliaths tend to be they're more like you said, they're more tribal, so they tend to value strength over anything
So
else.
they're sort of like elves, but more barbarians.
I would say more like dwarves that live outside.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a better one than elf. Elves have a much different attitude.
Okay. I didn't know.
You're fine.
I thought they'd be like more like orcs or something like that, but I mean I've never heard of Goliath until 5e, so I was just assuming.
Well, picture dwarf barbarian in the wilds, basically, and totems,
Nice.
shaman, and
Nice.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll set my blades in front of me and let out a deep sigh as we're all telling our stories.
Or
Yeah,
Or not, except instead of what's his name? I'd love to hear Lucius's story. But anyway, I set my blades in front of everybody. I let out a deep sigh and say, I was once, when I was young, me and my father, we sailed upon the seas. He wasn't a captain, he was just a sailor. I went with him every chance I got. My mother was a brothel whore. She gave me up to my dad. He paid for me, actually. And I grew up on the waters. One day we were raided by pirates. We were attacked. And hold on a second. Too much noise in my house. And anyway, I'm sorry about that, guys. But anyway, we were attacked by pirates. Have you guys ever heard of the Black Skulls?
Would I have?
Everybody roll a history check.
My background is mercenary veteran. I guess it automatically if it's a mercenary group or something like
No, it's something a little different.
that.
Okay.
Wow, I care.
Yeah. The Black Skulls is a pirate group. They're not mercenaries. They are a pirate organization, and they're actually pretty extensive. They don't tend to hit too close to Penryn for unknown reasons. They tend to be more out to sea. But you've heard of their name, and they're a pretty ruthless organization. They tend not to take prisoners that most people are aware of.
Well, they attacked me and my dad. We just had this little sail, not really a sailboat. It wasn't too big, but it wasn't too small either. It was just me and my dad, and they attacked us ruthlessly. They took me and my dad captive. All I remember was they took my dad up to the deck, and I heard laughter. I heard smacks. I heard my dad begging for his life. And then the next thing I know, I heard this big splash. Anyway, they pulled me up to the deck not soon after. They said my dad's last request was for me to be kept alive. I'm surprised they kept me alive, but I done everything on that ship. I scrubbed the decks, I cooked, and somehow I gained the friendship of Captain Spike. I don't know how I did it, but he learned to trust me. I wasn't his quartermaster, but he kept me close. One day he got paranoid, started killing off his crew. And then he for some reason trusted me. I don't understand why. But he trusted me and took me in, and then finally the crew started getting scared for their lives, and they didn't have anybody else to trust. They asked me to try to speak to him, to try to get him to understand that the crew was not going to commit mutiny.
Did it just get really quiet?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm waiting for an answer.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Had to tend to Connor again. But anyway,
Yeah,
they took me. I couldn't make sense to him. I couldn't get him to understand that nobody was going to commit mutiny. But I'd been on the waters for about 20 years, and he wasn't up there in age, but still, he was paranoid. And so I told him the only thing I could do was commit mutiny. Well, it was a one-on-one battle. I made a plan, and we had a fight circle inside the quarters. We had a fight circle going on into the quarters, and it was between me and Captain Spike. The next thing I know, I felt this blade just go into my back, and I felt ill. I passed out on the floor. It was one of Captain Spike's most loyal man, Loose Lip Larry. And so all I remember was waking up on Pelican Island, and I thought my death was for certain. And I was starving, I was thirsty, and then all I remember was praying to Pandora. And I was asking her to take me into her waters and leave me there for dead. The next thing I know, I wake up in Gano, on the shores of Gano. I still don't know how I got there. End of story.
Hey guys, what did I miss? Sorry, my brother was calling me. He didn't. He said he didn't know if he had another chance because he's in Florida.
So am I.
He's in Fort Lauderdale.
Ooh, sorry to hear that. You guys can tell.
Recap, we got the item, and 600 gold. I had a little argument with Sully, but other than that, we rode and we're on the trail now back to Montana. And Sully circled us up around the campfire to tell our stories, which I can sum up for you if you would like me to. But he just got done telling
Yeah, you can
his-
if you want to. I told the
Yeah,
long
go for it.
version of it.
Okay.
Yeah, just give me a quick recap.
So for me, I'm a Goliath. I don't consider myself attached to the race Goliath anymore. I tell everybody that I'm part of a organization as well as I'm an instrument of my God's will. And that takes precedence over everything. Though I did sign a contract, obviously, being a part of this group, so I will serve you to the best of my ability until my God wishes me to do something else. That's basically, in a nutshell, from me. And then for Sully, put it in a nutshell. You did a really good job telling that story, but in a nutshell, his father was a
Sailor.
seafarer, sailor, and his mother was a whore. His mother, a brothel woman, whatever you want to call her. She gave him up. I guess his dad bought Sully from his mother, and they took out to life at a sea on a sailboat, and they were captured by pirates. Sully's dad was thrown overboard, but his last wish was to keep his son alive. Sully was kept alive and made into like an indentured servant. Not even that. Pretty much a slave, of course, until he earned his way on the pirate game called the Black Skulls, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Okay. And there he found his way until his captain's, I'm going to guess, first mate or his best friend or something stabbed him in the back with some kind of dirty blade, and he woke up on a island called Pelican Island. He prayed to his goddess Pandora and to take him to sea, and all of a sudden he ended up in Gano, and now he's with us.
And then I'll look at everybody and say, I do have a bounty. Well, I'll look at everybody before I say this. I'll say, there is some bad news about me that may make you guys targets. I have a bounty on my head that is quite a hefty ransom, but since we've been together for quite some time, I seem I can trust you all. Malthiel, I probably am not sure about, but the rest of you I can probably trust.
Oh boy.
No, Lucius. Put
Money.
your sword away.
What was your crime?
I had to survive. I worked my way up, and I wasn't an assassin. I stole for a living, and I stole from a prince once. And he wants my head.
I shrugged.
Not counting that the Black Skulls think that I'm dead, and once they find out I'm alive, I'm sure Captain Spike will come after me.
No, I pray that he does. Someone has a price on his head.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
My friends, you do not want to come across Captain Spike. I understand we are all powerful as one bunch, but that man he is no laughing matter.
It seems your Captain Spike has crossed the wrong entity, as it were.
He is not to be taken lightly. Especially if his crew is involved.
I'll lean forward and get right up next to his ear and whisper, cannot stop death. And I'll sit back down.
Well, just be assured, friend. Don't go jumping into something you don't understand. He's not, like I said, he's not to be taken lightly.
I'll nod and I'll say, "Excuse me, please continue." And I will walk a good amount of distance into the dark and wrap my. And if anybody cares to see, I'll wrap my head in the bandage or blindfold and fall to my knees and begin doing the creepy thing that I do.
Masturbating?
Yep. And full plate.
And then full
That's,
quick.
wow, that's impressive.
Violently.
That's talented.
That is very impressive.
I think I'm done telling my story. I'll leave it, DM, I'll leave that up to you to find out, to make the price that's on my head.
Okay. Alright, what do the rest of you guys do? You guys have been there the whole time listening to this, with the exception of Makoto, who had to step away. And he just got a recap.
Yeah, but I get the gist.
Yeah. If you guys aren't
You,
going to
you
talk...
notice that Lucius, yeah, you just notice that Lucius is just, listening in. He's like, he's kind of humming, but he just seems like oblivious to everything.
So, Lucius, what is your story?
Oh, my story? I ain't got much story.
You don't have a story? You're not gonna tell where you came from?
I came from my mom.
Well, I
That's
came
right.
from a whore.
I know, you told me your backstory. All right. I'll tell you. I was born, I lived, and now I'm in this group.
Oh man, I like it.
Okay.
Lucius is literally the only character I ever made that has no real backstory or goals in life.
He was a bad Disneyland rejection.
Nah.
No, I thought that was gonna be funny, but it wasn't. After I said it, I felt bad.
Nah.
Grease,
Yeah,
check Discord.
Lucius.
Yes, you.
Yeah, Lucius has no aspirations in life other than to, live the best of his abilities.
Okay, I think that's pretty much everybody besides Rashid. And he said he didn't want to tell his story.
Actually, I think Rashid's been pretty quiet the whole time.
All I heard was no.
Well, that was from your monk.
Yes, that was from the monk.
Oh, okay. Rashid, you want to tell your story? Or is he even here?
Rashid.
Rashid, to the front desk, please.
Apparently, he's AFK.
Apparently.
Et nad mi non conduce
Can you hear
not
me?
mano.
Hello?
There we
There
go.
you
You're
are.
really quiet.
Sorry. Damn, my headset's acting a little funny.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. You want to tell your story, Rashid?
Yes. Well, as you know, my family has been I'm sorry. As you know, I'm an artisan. My family has been a long line of wizards, but my family name's kind of been disgraced. Compliments from my grandfather, who practiced forbidden magic, killing innocents, since where I'm from. The mayor of the town only let us in, only kept us there because he thought we could be useful. When I was young, while I was studying magic, I found this book about the gnomes about gnomes and their practice of artisans, of making magical tools. I was fascinated with that. When I was 9 years old, I was sent off to the academy for training. I was basically kind of treated like an outcast there, but I did learn a lot in magic. Till a gnome, a professor gnome named Saxus, who was an artisan, taught me a lot. He was fascinated with me because I read this book. I was roaming through the library and found a book on artisans and magical crafting. He took me in, taught me everything, till I graduated at the age of 26. My parents weren't till I was wondering why my family didn't show up for my graduation, till I received a letter stating that my parents was killed by a black dragon. The mayor sent them off to fight it alone without any help. I was angry at the mayor, and demanded why they were sent off to fight it without help, let alone get a proper funeral. He basically laughed at me, telling me that it was time for them to earn their keep. After all what my parents been through, what my family been through, he had the nerve to do that? I swore. I said, "This isn't over. You will pay for this." And I stormed off. Went to my parents' house and got some things that will remind me of them. Basically, I'm wanted in my hometown because I threatened the mayor. But before he could arrest me, I left. So that day I swore vengeance on the mayor who basically killed my parents. And I still don't know what black dragon killed them. That's my story.
You know what you know what they say about revenge, right?
It's best served cold.
No, those who seek it should dig 2 graves.
Should what?
Dig 2 graves.
Take 2 graves.
Dig 2 graves.
One for the person you're seeking revenge on, and one for yourself.
Yeah. Maybe I will. Thank you. Still, DM, I'm gonna let you decide the name of the mayor and that dragon. Whatever.
Fair enough. All right.
And if you want any magic infused items, if you want me to infuse magic in your items, let me know.
Alright.
End story.
If you guys aren't going to do anything else, we can skip ahead to where you're at in Montan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Works for me.
Just so
Yep.
not too long of a in between.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
All right. You guys get back to Montan. You guys head straight for Glenn's Wondrous Goods.
Yeah. I need to get some things there.
Yep. Once we arrive, I'll open the door for everybody to go inside.
I'll nod my head as soon as I go in.
I said thank you.
Can Glenn enchant weapons?
You don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll ask him whenever I get the chance.
I'll close the door behind me. Is the receptionist lady there, or the cashier, whatever?
No, it's still showing it to the west.
I'll go and see. I'll go to the desk.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
I'll approach.
I'll approach Glenn and I'll look at him.
Glenn is nowhere to be found.
Is it evening
Oh,
or
I see
morning?
where.
What day is it? What time is it there?
We'll say it is mid-afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Sir?
I'm looking for 4 things.
Okay.
I need some weaving tools, wood carving tools, leatherwork tools, and cooking utensils. And do you have a sending stone?
I'll have to check on that last one. The other things we have in the general goods aisle, right over there, and she points in a direction. You can see where they, where obviously they stacked all the general goods.
All right, I'll go get the tools I want.
Doesn't mean you're proficient in them, just means you have them.
I know.
Okay. Nobody sees Glenn. It only seems to be this female in. Even though it's midday, it does seem to be pretty slow in the store right now.
I'll approach the counter.
She
If
goes,
he's
1
gone.
minute, I have to check something. She pulls out the big book that you guys are familiar with. She flips it open and she starts looking. What can I get for you? She looks up briefly as she goes back to looking through the book. It's right over Sarasota right now.
Well, I was gonna get her full attention. Try to get her full attention. But if she's busy, I can wait.
Okay.
I'll stroll over and
Yeah, I'll
remove
look
my
around until
helmet,
she's done.
and I will not slam it through the table, but make a bang when I put my helmet on the table as I stare at her.
She looks up briefly. Yes, I'm dealing with another customer, but what can I do for you? She seems rather
Glenn.
She seems rather flustered that you're, taking up time. 1 moment. She stops where she's at. She puts her finger on one of the lines, and then you see her think for a second, obviously remembering her place. Then she runs into the back. Short time later, Glenn walks out. Fellas, it's good to see you again. Oh, I'm glad everything worked so well.
In creepy style military fashion, I quickly pull out the box from my robe, present it to him like I would a sword, and nod to him.
He takes the box. You see him in one hand. In the other hand, he kind of waves his hand and does something. You can see his eyes flash with a bit of arcane spark. Then he looks down at it. Interesting.
Is the job done to your satisfaction, sir?
You see him open it up. He closes it back up. You don't see what's in it. You just see him open it up, and, so the top of the lid is kind of facing you. He looks down, closes it real quick. He, perfectly. Let me go get your payment. And he walks off.
Hold on.
Stops.
Not that. I'm inciting him.
Okay.
Make sure he was actually impressed.
He seems pretty impressed, yeah.
Okay. And with that, I'll back up and look to, was it Sully that wanted him first, or was it somebody else?
Sully just
Yeah, I
wanted
think-
someone.
Well, when he comes back, he's all yours. I'm going to make my way to the... I guess I'm going to go browse the shields.
Okay.
All right.
Didn't you have a tower shield?
that I don't use because I get a -2 attack with it.
Yeah, but didn't he give
watching
you
it
a
live
tower
right now.
shield anyway?
Yep, he sure did.
Okay.
Gave me one.
Can you practice with it on the way here?
Even if you're proficient in it, that still gives you a -2 attack.
Oh, okay.
Curse of having a tower shield.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tower shields suck for anything other than standing there. Gives you great AC, but that's really all it's used for.
Oh, okay.
Yay, she has shifted west or east. Fucking wonderful. I hate hurricanes. Anyways, Glenn comes back. He sets down a small bag. That's the only thing in his hand now. He sets down a small bag, and you hear, as it hits the countertop, you hear it jingle a bit.
Oh, Glenn, I got some
Oh,
good
that
news for
reminds
you.
me. Oh, that reminds me. I'll set the 300 gold that I picked up from the cave. By the way, this is for everyone. I didn't
600.
know how we wanted to split it. I
It was
just
600.
remembered as soon as
How much we
600.
get?
From Glenn, you guys are getting 10,000.
10,000 total.
Yep.
All of
10,000
us get
total.
10?
In gold?
No, 10,000 total for you guys to split, because he wasn't told otherwise.
So how much we get? How much we all each get?
1,500, I think.
1,500.
No, 10,000 total between the 5 of you would be 2,000.
It'd be 2,000.
2,000.
Isn't there
2,000.
6 of us though? For the guy that's missing.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, there is one that's missing. But we'll do
So-
2,000 for now, and I'll just say I give him an extra 2,000. So
Okay.
All right.
By the way, we had 3,000. Well, no, 300.
600.
between
600.
all of us. Oh, 600. Why do I keep saying 300?
I don't know.
Okay, 600 between all of us.
And we all get 600 too.
No, he's got a total of 600 that he can split between you guys.
Oh,
I split between everybody, including myself.
so how much we
I'll
get?
stop him and wait.
I don't know. I
We
don't have
should
my
start
calculator.
building still start building a group fund for expenses that the group
So-
entirely has to pay.
Well,
So we
for
all
6
get.
of us, it'd be 100 each.
All right. 100.
Okay.
I'm adding it now.
Alrighty, I guess everybody's taking it. Okay.
Thank you. I'm just waiting for the lady to return home back.
She comes back. Unfortunately, we have no sending stones as of right now.
Do you know when you'll have them?
No clue. Unfortunately, those are particular items. I can try and she, nods over in Glenn's direction, who's busy helping the rest of your compatriots. She goes, I can try and talk to him and see if he knows about when. But other than that, I have no idea when we're going to get some in.
All right. I'll present you. Let's see here. I bought cooking utensils, leather tools, weaving tools, and wood carving tools. How much for the 4 tools?
We'll say make it 100 gold.
100?
Yeah. I know that's lowballing it, but that's fine. Because I think each of the kits is like 50 gold apiece. But
All right, 100. I'll take 100 then. All right, I'll give it to you for 100.
Okay. Glenn goes, good. I'm glad to see that you guys are all still wearing the gear I got you. That's good. That's good. That's good. Now, is there anything else we can get for you? Unfortunately, we have not restocked much of what you guys have bought out last time. So if you're looking for something a little more upgraded, I can't promise you that.
Can I ask Glenn something?
He's standing right there. He's looking at all of you. He's taking all of you in, and just kind of, big smile on his face. He is definitely a salesman at heart.
Mr. Glenn,
Yes. What can I do for you?
do you know when you'll have any more sending stones?
He sits and thinks for a minute. That's a rare kind of item, and they're a little harder to get. Tell you what, I can put away for. I can try and talk to somebody and see if I can get some in, but it would probably take about a month or so before they'd be back in stock.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
What's a sending stone do?
Glenn just smiles knowingly, says nothing.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It allows you to transport yourself from one place to another, or the other sending stone. There are two different types. Sorry, one is the one that he's probably looking for is the one that you can send messages to people. Makes it easier to get a hold of people long distance.
Yeah. Like a cell phone.
He goes, but I may have something else that can replace that. He walks to the back for a minute, comes back out. He sets down a small box. As he opens it, you see a bunch of rings.
What are these?
These are messenger rings. They're pretty much the same effect. And look at this. I have just enough for all of you. Tell you what, to make this easier, and since you guys are going to be continuing to do business with me and Quest, and since I'm here to give you your next little adventure to go on, I'm going to give you these for free.
Oh boy.
Is there's a special someone I want to give one of these to.
I'm sorry, I only have enough for all of you. If you're special someone wants them, you're going to have to pay for that one. And these guys are about
How
15,000 apiece.
15.
And what's he giving us? A messenger ring?
Messenger ring.
For what purpose again?
It allows you to send one message a day to any one of your choosing, and it doesn't matter where they're located.
All right,
They have to be on this plane of existence, though.
Yeah, they have to be on the plane of existence.
Hang on, let me check something. Hang on.
I will actually get you the info for that.
15,000?
Yeah, he said they're usually 15,000. But you see, he only has enough for you guys. That one I could do a little easier, so I could probably get it to you a little quicker. Oh my god, they don't actually have it.
I'm gonna have to wait till you get a sending stone. I apologize. But thank you for the ring.
Oh boy, Glenn, I got a story for you.
Thank you, Mr. Glenn. Let me know when there's a new sending stones coming in.
Sure.
Hey, Glenn, I was advertising your products.
You don't really have to use the
if
voice if
there's-
you don't want to.
If there's anything else, I'm gonna go to the tavern
Okay.
to meet. Hang on, to meet Saras. If there's anything else you need from me,
That's up to the rest of your party. Glenn does look at all of you. By the way. Okay. By the way, I will be sending you, we do have another mission planned for you guys, if you guys are up for it.
okay.
20,000 total. You'll get 5,000 up front. The rest of it, when you return, we need another item.
What
That
item
doesn't
is
sound
it?
like a problem.
After handing him the note I handed him, I will sigh, pull out another parchment and my ink pen, and roll it out for him to sign.
Which he does quickly. And yes, he does have one.
Price.
He says he'll give it to you at a discount for 5,000.
Deal.
Anyway, I'll look at Glenn and walk up to him and say, Glenn, good day, mate. Good to see you again.
Good to see you. All right, your next.
I
He hands you a small. He shows you a small gem. Well, small. It's about fist size. He says, "I need you to find another one of these guys. It'd be, except this one will be pure black in color."
just shine the
Son of
exact
a
same way.
bitch.
Does it shine the exact same way?
It will look in every aspect just like this one, except it will be pitch black.
And where can we find it?
He hands you a map. You see him roll it out. You see he marks a location. It is not on Penryn.
That seems easy enough. I can get a ship from. I'm sure I can know somebody that's on the port.
I'm just moving it to the new map so that way you can see where it's at. He shows it's right in Jaina Asari, which is the Platinum Elf homeland, and they're not kind to visitors.
That's a dangerous place.
That's where it's at, unfortunately. We've rechecked it
There's-
twice.
This isn't some suicide mission, is it?
I hope not.
I jokingly say.
He goes, I hope not, but I cannot promise anything. I mean, that's where it's located, so that's where you'll have to go. I don't know if it's directly in the capital city. It may have moved since then, but last I checked, it was within the capital city of the Platinum Elves.
Our company will see it done.
I nod.
I believe
said,
we can
I'm
do
in.
it.
He sets
I'm
up.
in.
He sets up another bag. There's a total of an additional 5,000 gold per person in that bag.
No problem.
You'll get the other 15,000 per person when you return.
How much we get now?
$5,000 a piece.
Yeah,
500, right?
5,000.
5,000.
$5,000.
5,000 a piece?
Yep.
All right, let me add it. I'm gonna go to. I accept the cash and say it will be done. Then I say, I'm gonna go to the tavern to see Sarah.
All right, you go to the tower to see Sarah.
Sarah.
I
Yeah, Sarah.
I gotta wrap my guy up.
Good.
I gotta wrap my guy up because it's family emergency. so
Gotcha. You're good.
I'm gonna look at Glenn and say, "Good day, mate. There's a couple items that I need to buy.
Okay, what do you need?
Just need some smithing tools."
Go to a smith.
Oh, okay. Never
He
mind.
chuckles. No, it's over there with the rest of the tools. We do carry extras in case the smith runs out.
Okay, and then I'll buy one here. How much would that be, mate?
10 gold. But for you, 5. You guys are my best customers. I'm not gonna, short you.
Well, much obliged, mate. I will try to return the favor as soon as I can.
Anything
But
else you need?
anyway, I know this is probably an odd request, but can you point me to the nearest brothel?
He looks at you very confused, but shrugs it off, has no questions, and he gives you directions exactly to it.
Much obliged, mate, and I head that way.
Okay.
I'm
Alright,
a pirate,
later, man.
what can I say?
No, that's fine.
He wants the booty.
Oh.
Sully needs the booty.
Oh. Okay.
Sully's got to get his fix too. He's a pirate, what?
All right. Well,
Ex-pirate, I should say.
there. That way.
Anyway,
now you
that's
can
all
roll.
I can do. That's what I'm gonna do. So
That's fine. Well, I think just
I gotta
because.
go, guys.
All
Good
right.
playing with you.
Yep.
All
Later.
right, have a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going soon around 11:30. Got school tomorrow.
I'll tell you what. How about we end it here? This is normally early, but I'm mainly worried because it is starting to pick up, and Irma is now gone easterly, and we're getting power flashes.
Mm,
All right.
So
no bueno.
yeah,
Alright.
it's no
All
good.
right.
I don't want to end it early, but I also don't want to be in the middle of the game when we lose power.
All right. I'll see. Yeah, is there a game Monday?
I don't know yet. It depends on how long we are. We have power, so I will let you guys know.
All right. Thanks. Good night. We'll pick it up.
Yep,
Pick it up.
we'll pick that up next week.
Yep.
Indubitably.
All right, later.
Night.
Alrighty.
Night.
Peace.
Actually, you know what? I just thought of something.
What's that?
I wonder if it'll be okay with you, DM. I'll ask you first. I'll say that Sully doesn't know his mother, and he'll probably be looking for her.
Okay, that's fine.
Would that be okay? Well,
Yeah, that's
that'll probably just add to his story.
Yeah, adds to the story.
But he gets his fix also.
All right, well, I gotta hop off because we are getting power spikes here.
All right,
Okay.
man. I'll be praying for you.